Hello everyone and welcome to yet another Q&A, this time for the month of November, which is also going to be the month that we catch up on the vlogs. Saying it now. And the reason I want it to happen this month in particular is because I really want to be caught up for the 5th birthday of the vlog, which is like November 24th or 25th. And at the current rate we're going to do it, but that means a lot to me. Like I want to go into year 6?
Yeah.
5, is it that? Yeah, because we will have completed the 5th year. So, oh my God, I want to go into year 6, you know, being caught up, and I think that's actually going to happen. Anyway, so got some questions you guys asked in October. First one is from John Carnabucci, and John Carnabucci says, what is the process in choosing the StephenPlays Memorable Moments? It is as easy as it seems. I know that I actually list the process in the video description of like the memorable moments itself, but that is exactly how it works. Like I only get moments that you guys recommend in Let's Play episodes, so if you don't recommend anything, it doesn't happen. So always be vigilant and leave time codes for things. If you find something funny in an episode, you can be like, oh man, 2008 was hilarious, and then that's how it becomes a moment. Alex actually developed a Python script that scrapes YouTube comments and takes out all of the things that are time codes or references to
memorable
moments, and actually like packs them for me, because before it was taking me forever. So that's how they're made. So if you want to see them, you have got to suggest them. cruzdbluz says, how do you guys remain consistently positive and upbeat in all of your Let's Plays? Have there been times when you chose not to record due to other things that were going on? Yes, I think so. I don't think there's been many of those instances. It hasn't been like, you know, I can't record, I can never record on Tuesdays because, you know, this or that. But like, there have been times, like, I think it's very important to remember that when we are creating that kind of content, we are trying to be entertaining, and we want to be entertaining. And if you're in a foul mood, you're not going to come across as entertaining as a person that anyone would really want to listen to. So it's rare, but if there is a time where, you know, there's something else going on, then it would be more beneficial to just, you know, say, hey, this is not going to come out this day, we're going to release something else that we already have ready. Because if you force it, it's going to be awful. Like I would not recommend anyone record anything like that if they're in a bad mood. It would be bad.
Or tired,
or that's probably more of a thing. I mean, there's occasions where, you know, something needs done, but I haven't had enough sleep, or Mal hasn't had enough sleep, and like that can be a factor. Like, you know, if you are not awake enough to record it, like a good way to figure it out is if someone's yawning a lot, they're probably gonna have to yawn during the recording, and that's not good. So you don't want to try to yawn during the recording. So we try, if we need to, we'll redo that kind of thing. Bobbery18 says, why did you choose to mod your Xbox over another console? It was mostly because at the time, I think the Xbox 360 had just come out, and I think I felt safe to do my original Xbox at that point because I wasn't going to need it. Like if something went wrong, it was like, you know, whatever, I can play on the 360. I think that was it. And I think the 360 came out in 2006. Do you know? I think it was 2006. So that must have been the year I modded it. Although I might be remembering wrong. Maybe I modded it before that, but I think that's why. I think in his question they had asked, you know, why didn't you choose the Wii or the Wii U? And I remember thinking they weren't out yet. So, but by doing the Xbox and also having the 360, I felt like, you know, if the Xbox exploded, it'd be like, well, I could still play Halo on Xbox Live, which I did. Tennissnowball says, Ian did not voice his character in art school and has not appeared in the vlogs for a very long time. Are you still in touch? Yeah. Ian got kids.
He has 3?
He has 3. He has Jacob, which was born, I almost said born on the vlog. He's born on the vlog in front of the cameras. And then he had 2 twin girls. So he's got 3 kids, and he's moving
around the country.
He's been everywhere. He was in I think he was in Colorado. Then he may still be in Idaho,
Oregon and Texas.
Oregon, Texas, military man. So he's everywhere. So as far as the reason he didn't voice his character is because he's really crazy busy. He's crazy busy. He's in a completely different phase of life, and also he doesn't. Be honest, he doesn't have very good recording equipment. So that combined with the fact that the times that he has recorded, like you could hear kids screaming in the background, we were like, okay, we need to do something to switch it up, and that's why we had Ian go into another dimension, where we could then use the excuse that once he enters into another dimension, his voice is changed, which we could then let Jarrett voice his character and it still stay in canon. So I haven't seen Ian in person since college, and I would like to. It's just he's busy and also lives somewhere else. In fact, right now I don't even know where he lives. It's so far away. GlassJoe1337 says, during Extra Life 2014, what were your thoughts on playing Mega Man X so many times? Were you surprised that some of the popular Super Nintendo games received no donations? What did you think about?
I was surprised we weren't playing more Mario games.
We played Mario Kart and we played Mario World.
Well, yeah, but
you thought we would eventually play maybe Mario RPG or the All-Stars collection, because there's so many things we could have done with that. No Donkey Kong Country games is not too surprising because we've done Let's Plays on them. One that really baffled me, and also in Glass Joe's comment, he had written this as well, Legend of Zelda. No one sent any donations. No, it wasn't like, oh, it didn't get picked. It was like, it got no donations at all. No one sent any donations for Link to the Past. It's just a little bewildering to me. Like, Link to the Past is arguably the best Zelda game there is. Certainly a favorite, and nope. People had other stuff they wanted to see. Maybe people thought it'd be boring to watch. Maybe people don't like the first 45 minutes.
Maybe.
It's a possibility. I have no idea. Anyway, as far as thoughts on playing Mega Man X so many times, people like their Mega Man X. It actually taught me a lot about my audience, I think. I realized how many Mega Man fans there were in the audience, and since then I've gotten a lot of requests to do the full Let's Play. They're like, just do a full Let's Play. And I'm like, it's hard. It's really hard. So I don't know if I'm going to do that or not, but at least I have that insight, If I ever wanted to do a Mega Man game, it would be incredibly successful, because apparently all of you guys really love Mega Man. Terriermon50 says, what was your reaction to a Starman being an enemy in Smash Run and an assist trophy?
I was excited to see him.
Did you see him online before in the game?
Maybe, but I don't remember.
I think I saw it online, but like, I don't know, it was the same thing playing as Ness. Like, I saw Ness online and I was like, okay, he's in the game, but it was like once I got to play as him on a handheld and also see the Magic stage like for myself on the handheld. Like,
Flying Man was cool. I didn't know about him until the game.
I knew about it, but I didn't understand exactly how it worked. How, like, you kick him in the face and then he works for you. The Magic state is dangerous.
Yeah.
Like, but it's so cool. Like, the Dungeon Man walks by and then the octopus statues come up. I know that wasn't even the original question. The question was about Starman, but not just the Starman, but like all of the other stuff is such cool inclusions. But you know what I like most, along the same lines with the Starman, was just the fact that the Smash Run, which feels a lot like Subspace Emissary, has enemies from the games.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if you remember, in Subspace Emissary, it's like there's some Mario enemies, and then it's like all this other bullcrap. And that's it. And there's some enemies that are like inspired by other enemies from real games, but mostly it's like there's the Goombas and the Koopas, and then a bunch of crap that's not from any game. And at least in Smash Run, it was like real enemies. The freaking car from Mother is in it.
Yeah.
The Devil Car. What? I fought one of those this summer when I played Mother for the first time. I mean, that's cool. And like, I know they're not doing a story mode for Wii U, but that's one of the things I wish they would have done. I really like Subspace Emissary, so anyway. Now this is, I guess, a question for you, because it's probably best if you answer it. This is from Barai97. Does Stephen always become delirious when he's tired?
Not always.
But I have in the past.
Yes.
Yeah, there's been a few times, I suppose. There's been some times where I've talked in my sleep.
Yeah, you do talk in your sleep when you're very tired and then you finally get to bed.
So I guess the deliriousness is pretty real. But also, like, I think I have to be a special kind of tired to hit that.
Yeah.
I think I was probably mostly tired from using so much brain
All day.
that day because there's a lot going on. Like, I have to look at the screen. And
You have a camera.
There's a camera and then the screen. I have to, I'm playing video games on the screen, and I'm also trying to look at a camera, and I'm trying to be entertaining
For a long period of
for
time.
15 hours. Like, I think that alone is hard. That's really hard. Like, you sit down and do a Let's Play, like, a long recording session might be like 2 or 3 hours, like, not 15. So to actually, do your best to come up with stuff and talk about things and engage with chat and engage with you and, like, do all this stuff.
And kitties.
And take care of the cats and any other things that happen to, like, that is hard. That is really, really hard. And this is one of the reasons that we do that once a year. It's very taxing. Like, the next day, when we woke up, we felt so out of it. So yeah, as far as being delirious, I think I would have to be, I'd have to do something like that, or I'd have to just do normal stuff and be up for like 30 hours or something. Then maybe I would get to that stage. Anyway, Ali Hoghoughi? Hoghoughi? I'm not sure. Mao, what kind of teacher are you? Would you say that you run a hard class, or are you a bit more lax?
What do you think from what I've told you?
From the stories you've told me, it sounds like... it sounds like you don't let them get away with stuff.
Yeah.
I think is the best way of putting it, because I don't think Mao runs a hard class. Mao has shown me the stuff that she does. She's shown me the tests and stuff that she gives the kids, the study guide that she helps them with. Like, Mao does everything in her power to extend an olive branch to her students. If her students are too stupid to reach out and grab the stinking olive branch in front of them, then, like, that's kind of how I feel about it. Like, you have good students.
Yeah.
You have good students and you have bad students. I guess that's the thing with every teacher. But, like, from the complaining that you have told me that your kids do, like, it's ridiculous. It's frickin' ridiculous. I mean, I've seen the material that Mao prepares and that Mao gives to them. Like, it's on a platter, man. Like, you gotta apply yourself. The teacher can't do friggin' everything for you. That's what I think. So as far as, like, you definitely don't have a lax class, but,
No.
like, it's not hard.
Yeah.
It's not hard. Just do it. Like, Mao offers so many ways to, like, have extra credit, to, like, for the kids to redeem themselves.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, it's not a hard class. It's hard if you go in there assuming that, yeah, it's art, so I don't have to do anything. Well, then, yeah, okay, screw you. You're done for. Mao will stick a fork in you and turn you over. That's one of the things I love about her, is that she won't let the kids get away with stuff. Like, she tells me all these stories where, the kids are acting up or whatever, they won't do their work, and she will not pass them. Like, if
You
they
don't turn it in, why should you get any credit?
Exactly. Like other teachers might be like, they may feel the heat from, the other, like, if the kid has done well in other subjects or something but is failing art or whatever, like, and it's his fault for not turning in the stuff, like, Mao doesn't care. Mao's not like, well, oh, because you need my class to pass. Like, you need like, who cares? You didn't do your stinking work. So does that make her hard? No, it makes the kids lazy. Whew, I had to get that off my chest.
Okay.
I feel a lot better.
Good.
Do you feel good about that? Because that makes me sorry. She's a good teacher. I've never seen you teach. Never seen you teach, but I know what you do because you run it by me. I'm very familiar with the stuff that she presents the kids, and I know that she goes far above and beyond for the kids. And it's incredibly bothersome to know that there are people that don't appreciate that, because they're for whatever reason they don't take the olive branch, but you're doing everything great. So
Thanks.
anyway, I love how the question's directed at you and I answered it for you. It was like, let me tell you.
I wasn't expecting you to go that far with it.
Yeah, I know. I rambled a little bit. It's okay. Estucheron says, how do you think Let's Playing has changed over the years? And in his question, he had said that he felt that it had changed into more of a business type thing, and I completely agree. 3.5 years ago, when StephenPlays started. Is it 3.5 years? Yeah, it's gonna turn, it's like 3.5. It's gonna turn 4 in February. So around the time I was starting, the whole, like, I guess, business of gaming on YouTube was just kind of starting. There were only a few really big guys, and monetization on YouTube for gaming was just kind of getting started. Like, it was hard to get that kind of thing going. I had a lot of difficulties at the beginning with monetization. I remember the only reason I got my channel partnered was because StephenVlog was partnered, and I sent an email to YouTube. There was a time you could email YouTube. Oh my god. So I emailed them and was like, hey, I got the StephenVlog partnered. Could you just partner StephenPlays? And it got partnered from the get-go. Then trying to, like, monetize the content before anyone knew anything about how gaming content was going to... Oh, it was a nightmare. It was a freaking nightmare. But that was kind of the start of it. And
I think you helped push it too.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
Maybe
I mean,
I was...
people are using schedules now, but you were really one of the first people.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah, that was the thing that was important to me, and there's people that are only now adopting schedules, but I'm talking more about, like, Let's Playing in terms of...
making money.
Yeah, because it has turned into a business. Like, gaming on YouTube is ridiculous. And back in 2011, there were a few people that, they finally got everything worked out. They were already big, and it's like, oh my god, I'm making a lot of money. Holy crap, I could quit my job. Oh my god. But that was just a few people. Now, it's a lot of people, and there's a lot of gaming content. But now it's such a business. And it's weird, because it used to be like, some kid would be like, I think I'm gonna play Super Mario Sunshine and put it on the internet, and that was Let's Playing. And now it's like, I've got a schedule, and I'm gonna this game comes out on Tuesday, you gotta hit that one. I'm gonna get that out the second that thing comes out, and then I'm gonna do this. So I'm like, oh yes, a new Five Nights at Freddy's game is out. Sweet, that's a jillion views right there.
Oh wait, but so and so is already doing that game.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, it's crazy. It's really crazy. I feel like we've been very fortunate to be successful in doing what we want to do, because I know for a fact that we could probably be more successful doing the cutout of what you should do on YouTube. Like, if we did all of the crazy horror games with face cam, and we did day one LPs of every single game that came out, like, I'm sure that would probably bring in more views than what we do now. But I'm really fortunate that we can do what we want to do, and we are making enough money to survive. So that's cool. But yeah, it's changed a lot. Like, it used to be, let's upload Mario Sunshine, look at me, I found Yoshi, and now it's like, you got to do this and this and this and this. I'm really fortunate we don't have to do that, but yeah. We still do day one LPs. If the game is something we legitimately want to do. Right now we're looking at Little Big Planet 3, and we're going to get a PS4 for it, so we're probably going to be doing that, like, close to launch. I don't know if we'll be doing it on day one or not. It really depends how much...
We have Donkey Kong.
I know, god. Oh, there's so many things. We're still filling out the schedule. Anyway. But Fallout 4, day one. Although I have a track record now.
Did you, like, smack yourself?
I was like, I don't know, shut up. I'm just doing this.
Sounds like it hurt.
Now it's hurting because you keep making me do it. Stop.
I'm not making you.
I can't stop. I'm broken. I have a track record now because I did Skyrim day one, and I 100%ed it. When everyone else was like...
3 years later?
Yeah, when everyone else was like, oh, I played a little bit of it, but now it's not popular anymore, so I'm going to stop. So now I have a track record. So when that Fallout 4 drops, and people are like, I really want someone that's going to play through the entire game, they know where to come. So I'm like, I will not stop playing this game. I really like Bethesda games. Very last question for today is from AntiHeroSora. How do you feel about vlogging for 5 years, and did you ever think it would last this long?
I don't know.
You don't know how you feel?
No, because, I mean, it's exciting and fun and something we do.
It's become normal.
Yeah.
Is really what it has been. For those unaware, even though I think I said it at the beginning, November 24th/25th is the completing the 5th year of StephenVlog. It's crazy. It's been a wild ride, and it's normal. It really, I mean, that's what it comes down to, is that it's become so normal. It's just a thing, you know. It's expected. It's something that we are going to do. Did you ever think you would get this far? I mean, I don't know. No.
Something you did.
I mean, like, if you go back to the very first day 0, and you watch it, I even said, I think I said in there, it's like, you know, I don't know if I'm gonna be doing this for, you know, maybe just 2 weeks or something to try it out. Like, who knew that it would not be 2 weeks or 52 weeks, but that times 260 weeks, you know. That's it. That's right. 260 weeks. Yeah, I mean, I've been doing it for a long time. It's just, it has become normal. And at the beginning, it wasn't normal. And maybe 2 years in, it was still a little weird. But at 5 years, it's like, that's what I do. And when you meet people, you can't, you know, you try to explain what you do. Like, so what do you do for a living? Well, I've been filming my life for 5 years.
What does your husband do? What do you mean he, you know, sits at home all the time?
That's what you should tell them. He sits at home all the time. Yeah, it's weird, but it's fun. It's opened up a lot of great opportunities for us. It's been genuinely enjoyable. Mm-hmm. I think. Not that I think. I just think that that's the best way to put that. A lot of that has come from the interaction that we have with the viewers, being able to present something in our life, either that means a lot to us or just talking about a topic and getting feedback. Like, it's weird because when I started, that's not, I guess, what I was thinking about. I was just like, well, you know, when it started, it was an editing exercise. You know, I'm going to edit every day, but like, it's turned into something completely different. And I always look forward to, you know, reading the comments and seeing what people have to say on certain subjects, and seeing, you know, what people's thoughts are on this or that. And it's that, in a way, is almost like an extension of, you know, friends and family. You know, like, I have friends and family I talk to, but then I can also reach this large audience and hear what you guys have to say, and it's wild. It's so weird. So, but I like it, and I really hope that we get to do it for another 5 years. And in another 5 years, I think by that time, we will probably have a new addition.
Another cat?
To the like a baby. We'll probably have a baby.
Maybe.
I mean, maybe, but like, yeah, but okay. We've always told people, ooh, 5 years. That's good in 5 years. But like, at this point, it's probably getting down to like 4 or 3. So I'm just saying.
4. I'm
pressuring Mal live on camera. So when you gonna give me that baby? Where's that baby coming? I'll get it in the mail next week.
You're hitting everyone tonight.
Ow, it hurts now. Don't touch me there. It's the worst. I think I broke my collarbone during the Q&A. Okay, we're done. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for more vlogs. They are coming at you fast and hard. And that's a dumb phrase. And we'll see you guys next month for December.
Try not to laugh.
I'm trying. You're not helping.